Good morning, Museum High. My name is Farron Edie.
And I'm Zeke DeBlay.
And you're watching Studio 502, covering the week's most important updates.
Today we'll be going over CDC warnings after a viral outbreak, global economics, and the results of last month's climate protests.
But first, some exciting local sports updates. On September 13th, Union lost to yet another football game against Kanawha Hills. This is their umpteenth loss in a row following a 4-year losing streak. They sure do have some bad luck, but we'll get them next time.
For our next story, we'll be covering September's UN climate meeting. The UN officials say that talks on the 23rd sparked growing ambitions for climate action, as well as the recognition of atmospheric warming as a true pressing issue. 65 countries and large subnational economies have promised to cut greenhouse emissions to a net zero by 2020, as well as over 100 businesses, which have agreed to align with the Paris Climate Accord targets at the same time.
Next up, we have a growing threat in Michigan, the triple E virus, and what you can do to stay safe. But a word from our sponsor.
Are you tired of work? Do you need a break from all that break you've been having? We here at IO Industries have just the thing for students like you. The new and revolutionary Slidgar Ep2.io. Battle for dominance against other real online players in all 82 game modes. 9 out of 10 dentists recommend Slidgar Ep2.io for kids like you. Call the number below and get 10% off your first microtransaction.
And we're back to Studio 502 News. Now we move on to our next important piece regarding disease going around in Michigan.
The disease goes by the name of Eastern Equine Encephalitis, or EEE for short. The illness can be passed through mosquitoes, so be sure not to stay outside near dusk.
Informational paper was handed out past weeks ago. So for more information, ask a teacher or a staff member for one of those papers.
That is going to be all for today's episode of Studio 502 News. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.